Hi there. Oh, man, don't I feel great? Feel my dopamine levels rising. But I'm here to talk about a more serious issue. ADHD. What is ADHD? Glad you asked. Attention deficit hyperactivity disorder is a complex psychiatric dysfunction that not only affects the individual but interferes with the family system. Children usually grow out of hyperactivity around the age where they begin elementary school. However, children with ADHD fidget with their hands and cannot remain seated. ADHD is one of the most common disorders, with approximately 5.3% of school-age individuals being affected. Ritalin influences both dopamine and norepinephrine activities in the brain. Ritalin increases the action of these neurotransmitters by blocking their reabsorption into the brain. Exercise can get the job done too. Exercise can do a number of things. Shockingly, it may perhaps be able to help ease or even treat ADHD symptoms. Physical exercise provides a plethora of beneficial effects that could assist against stress, anxiety, depression, negative affect, and behavior, which are some of the few symptoms of ADHD. Examples of ADHD behaviors: research indicates that neurological dysfunctions that cause ADHD take place in the prefrontal cortex. Symptoms of ADHD, distractibility, impulsivity are similar to symptoms of someone who has encountered damage to their prefrontal cortex. The prefrontal cortex has been known to contribute in working memory in the brain. Working memory is responsible for controlling attention and observing consequences of a person's action. The research hypothesized that physical play combined with family counseling will cause an increase of dopamine levels and endorphins in the brain of ADHD patients, which will lower attention deficit. The research will consist of 80 undergraduate students, 40 male and 40 female subjects, all whom attend a historically black university. The age of participants will range from 18 to 25, and all participants will mostly identify themselves as African Americans. Using the Muse headband, EEG screening will be used to conduct this research. The headband has 7 electrograph sensors that will measure activity and neural correlations associated with changes in mood. The headband sends sounds to correlate to the brain's state of mind and wave activity. The differences in sound produced will indicate if the brain is relaxed. While attached, the electrodes in the headband will analyze and record dopamine levels while the participants are performing a physical activity. The headband has 3 reference sensors, 2 forehead sensors, and an LED light, and 2 ear sensors. The sensors on the EEG will detect and graph the participants' brain waves as dopamine levels are heightened. The brain wave data will be collected and graphed and only accessible to those in experiment.
Hi, I'm here to share a little story about me growing up with ADHD. To me, it didn't really have an effect on me, but at the age of 7, my second grade teacher noticed the difference and something was wrong, and she could tell. She might have seen it in other students that were diagnosed with the same thing. She told my mom. My mom went and got me checked out, and sure enough, I had ADD. Well, as time went on, I found out I had ADHD. Fast forward to me coming to college. College wasn't as bad, but I had the medicine, but I didn't. Freshman year, I wanted to try it without it. Did amazing. Second year, sophomore year, I did amazing. Junior year came along, I felt like I needed it again. I knew I needed help. I wasn't as focused as I should be, and I went and got rechecked out, and she gave me some more medicine to get me back on track, and now I feel like I am able. I've also recently started working out. I feel like it helps with stress. It keeps me calm so that I don't have to take my medicine, and it's just better for you.
Findings of this study will provide further insight into how to best treat ADHD in children and adults. Many methods for ADHD are present, however, there is no complete solution that will not affect a patient's quality of life. This is just one of many studies that will assist in eventually reaching the goal of treating ADHD. Thanks for watching.